Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, he say slow is pro. You know what I'm saying? I saw him talking about that. And basically what it means is like you're gonna start off slow, right? But when you start off slow, like you said, you start off reading one book. Then that one book, you feel good about the fact that you actually stuck to something, finished it. Now you read that second book. Now you get a little bit faster. Now it becomes a habit. Now you zooming through motherfucking books. You know what I'm saying? But you had to start slow. You know what I'm saying? The hardest part is starting. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you know,
let me tell you this too. This is one of the biggest things though. You're not going to be able to do these things while you still having the vices because it's 2 steps forward, 4 back. All the vice is something that takes you out of control. And every vice affects, it's just like everything affects everything. Every good discipline affects every good discipline. Every bad discipline affects every time you do that thing bad, it's going to make it harder to read that book, harder to go to the gym, harder to restrain and refrain from that other thing. You might have a vice in this area. Guess what? When you smoke, now it's harder to not eat that pizza. When you start doing drugs, now it's drinking. Now it's harder to not go that you know you's no good for you and you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say it's a removal process first. If you don't remove these things, it's going to be 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Or you're going to make progress so slow, you're going to be like, it's not no point. But when you remove the vices, you automatically elevate to baseline. And then when you do 1 or 2 of the basic disciplines every day, your life could change very fast. My life has changed very fast every time I get back to my bed. 30, 60, 90 days of cutting all vices and doing the daily disciplines. Your life will change. Your mindset will change. You'll start to see, oh, this is going to work. I can see myself being a millionaire.
Exactly.
But,
you know, exactly. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Hey, listen, you string together, tell me or not if you feel this though, right? When you string together 3 or 4 good days, I ate right, I went to the gym, I didn't follow my principles, I read
Superman.
4 days strung together, you start to see the light. Like, okay, this shit is gonna work.
Exactly. You see exactly how it's gonna play out. But you niggas can't. You niggas can't even get through one month day. You're not even. You gotta understand, man. It's not even like I'm trying to come at you like I'm judging you. I'm just letting you know. The reason why you cannot see it, the reason why you feel like it's not that big of a deal to do these things is because you have programmed that this is the new normal for you to be mediocre. That is the new normal for you. You know what I'm saying? And until you force yourself out of that, you will not see the height of what because we're standing outside of the bubble and we're watching you on the inside. And that's not to say that we're above you. What I'm telling you is I've been there, now I'm not. So I'm standing imagine I'm standing outside of this bubble. You're inside the bubble. And I'm trying to tell you, nigga, you need to do this, this, and this to come outside of this bubble. But you like, nigga, it feels good in this bubble.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy, right, man? My whole life, I feel like I was always able to predict where people was going to be. And I didn't realize what I was doing at the time. But it's very easy to see where somebody's going to be with their current habits.
For sure.
You can see what somebody's going to do. It's never going to get better unless something tragic happens that makes you hit rock bottom. Some people need to be like, never again, I'm changing. Most people just get progressively worse in whatever direction. You know, so it's like, I really feel like that clarity thing is big because you gotta. That's why meditation is so good because that clarity to have these ideas. But you're so busy, you going. You're not realizing you deteriorating. You're getting fatter. You're getting uglier. You're doing these drugs. It's making you worse and worse and worse. And you steady going so much. You scrolling on Instagram. You never take a second to analyze. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't want to sit down and be by themselves because as soon as you do, you're gonna hear these voices. You're gonna say, "I'm fucking my life off. I'm gonna be homeless. That's no good for me." You know. That's why I feel like making a meditation practice. That's why I like reading. I feel like reading is somewhat meditation because it forces you into the moment. So you're focused on one thing and then it becomes easier to meditate. But most of these people couldn't sit still for 3 minutes without their phone without squirming like a dolphin. And that should tell you something. Try for 5 minutes, put everything away and try to sit down for 5 minutes with nothing. You will squirm and that should show you where you need to work.
No, that's facts. That is facts, nigga. I was just gonna say that too, nigga, because a lot of y'all niggas might be like, nigga, I can stop anytime you want. Try to stop. Try to stop. I bet anything you won't be able to stop, nigga. I'll give you a affirming example. This shit gonna be funny, but it's the truth, nigga. So I just finally beat lust, y'all. Okay. I don't beat off and I don't watch porn no more. Okay. But I'm trying to tell you, there was one point in my life where I was like, nigga, I can stop anytime I want. I tried to stop, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, Goldie, by the 3rd week, nigga, I'm like getting emotional, bro. Like, this shit is funny. I'm like, damn, I'm really getting emotional over the fact that I'm not getting this dopamine hit from beating off.